Hello everybody and welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be continuing our stone and today we are going to be building an elevator from here to up top so we can have a second floor and manage some other stuff. And that design will look like this. Now I know this design is not very compact, and I know that it can probably be built in many other ways, and if any of you want to try that, go ahead and give it a try. But this is the design I'm using. Over here is where the minecart will sit for the elevator. It's sitting down here currently, and when you press the button, it will fly up. You press it again, and it will go down. It also has a button on the lower floor, and it could be polished up a little ways, first off by moving the button to like over here or something. But we're first going to just focus on getting it in place. So let's get started with the tutorial. So you're going to want to get started by placing in your sticky piston and your slime block. And I'm going to swap out the slime block with obsidian now. Okay. And this is going to be the floor level where the actual minecart sits. We're not placing the minecart in yet, which reminds me of the final thing I forgot to grab. I couldn't remember what it was. I was preparing stuff. Everything you see on me right now is what you're going to need to build this. Keep in mind, you're not going to need a stack of all those redstone resources. You're just going to need a handful of some of them and a lot of others. So, anyway, you're going to want to do that. Next, you're going to want to come up 2 blocks. Yes, 2 blocks. Place a sticky piston and an iron block or whatever block you're using. I use iron. Then you're going to want to come out like this and place your 2 sticky pistons right there and there. Right now, you're going to come out like that and place a block down there, of course, and just place redstone dust on these and a repeater like that. Next, down at the bottom, you're going to want to place, I'm going to place a block there so you can see the redstone dust if you're colorblind, and then place a comparator like that facing into the air block and just place a block there. Next, you're going to want to place a dropper, place an item in, and place a hopper facing into it by holding shift and then placing. And let me just check where the button is in relative to this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just make an L shape. It's actually really hard to do. Come out to the right. So, assuming right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Was it? Yeah, 4. So right here's where the button goes. Okay. That's probably pretty confusing for some of you. I was just checking where the button went. Next, you're gonna come down and place redstone dust right there. And redstone dust there. Next, you're going to want to place a redstone torch on the block right here. I don't need this stuff anymore. Okay. And it's going to extend that. Next, you're going to want to, I guess, place a repeater right there. And then, ooh, actually, I like that. Let me check the design. Well, I don't need to make a cut. Sorry, it's difficult to remember design sometimes. Okay, so it's gonna come back away like that. And we're gonna put a block there. And a block there. And sorry about that random cut. Anyway, then you're going to want to place redstone dust on a block there. You're going to want to place 1 repeater there. Another repeater there set to 4 ticks. And this one here set to 1 tick. Just like the first. And do that. You have the redstone dust there. Then you're ready to continue. And you're going to want to continue by placing a block down like that. And if you want to block up like this, technically, that's not necessary. And basically, we're going to run a 4-tick signal down into that block right there. So 4 ticks there. And then basically you're gonna want to connect it like that. And place a block right there. And if we test the design, which we better remove those before we do. And if we do it again, perfect. So you might have seen that this pulsed when, well, let me just place the obsidian. It pulsed when the minecart, let's imagine the minecart's here for the first example. When I press the button, it's going to go up here. And you may have noticed that when you press the button, this is going to pull back, and then the minecart's going to be dropped onto a slime block, which extends. It's not going to launch it back up because it should be extended when the minecart falls on top of it. We're going to test it here in a second. And what you're going to want to do that is simply place a block there, a rail, and a minecart. Destroy the minecart. It'll fall down here. I suggest placing some obsidian like that. What? What? Why did this go off? I'm going to assume that was a bug because that's not supposed to happen. Okay, so next you're just gonna want to get into the minecart and place a button wherever you can reach when you built your actual design. And this bulky bit may actually be a problem when I install this, so this will probably get moved. But yeah, when you get in and press the button, it launches you up. When you get in and press the button, oh, I forgot. Yeah, you're going to want to place blocks around the outside like that. And now we just placed the minecart. I can never make a video without a mistake, apparently. Oop. Almost forgot to get in. Aha. Yeah. Okay. But, yeah, now we're gonna put that in. Just to go on record, I figured out why it pulsed. When we placed down the rail here and we broke the block, the rail fell down through these blocks into the hopper and went into this dropper here. Or, yeah, it went into the dropper. It was detected when it was in the hopper, and that caused the sticky piston to pulse. And the design, when fully installed, looks like this. Now, I did move around some redstone. I'll just show you how it looks. As you can see, I moved the redstone around a little bit, but I kept essentially the same timings. And the point of this channel in general, anyway, isn't so much to show you designs, it's to teach you how to do redstone yourself so that you can create designs. And I think this design does a pretty good job at showing that, because as you can see over here, we have one design which I guess is just impractical. It's just a little more compact, I think. I don't know. But over here it shows you that you can wire it up in a bunch of different ways. I'm just showing you the timing, so I'm gonna show you the timing so you can modify this one. In order to make the pulse extender, you need 1 tick going into the redstone torch, and then 5 ticks, 4, and then 1 going into the same redstone to keep it on. But on this side, or the lower half, you don't want a pulse extension, so you have a split off where the second one goes down, and after 8 ticks, powers the dropper, which sends an item into the hopper if I can get it. Haha. It sends 1 redstone dust, in fact. And then this comparator sends it sends a signal through the block to this redstone dust, which powers the piston. And this design, I think, should even work in PC. I'm not sure, though, so if anyone wants to test that out for me and let me know, be my guest. But anyway, that's going to do it for today, guys. I hope you all enjoy. Leave plenty of comments, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye. End cards, my least favorite part of the video, because I just stand here and talk, and I put a picture over the screen so you can't even see what I'm looking at. It's actually really boring.